mic check, mic check. Just making sure my mic's right. I think it is though. I can hear myself. All right, cool. We're gonna go over some wrestling news. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. All right, what's up, y'all? I'm going going over some wrestling news, doing some different things, stuff that I like, stuff that D likes. Like our hobbies. Just jumping on here, talking our stuff, things that we're that we like. Earlier, he was on the K-pop stuff, so go tune into that if you're a K-pop fan. So yeah, but well, I found there's like two interesting bits of news that's going around the wrestling world. Along with tomorrow, we have Survivor Series, which I'll probably be going live. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some probably a live reaction for probably the first, I'd say 45 minutes or so, 30 to 45 minutes. Just go over my predictions and whatnot. So I'm mean, doing that tomorrow. But today I got two pieces of news that we're gonna be talking about. As you see, Thunder Rosa situation, and then the Elite and CM Punk situation. But real quick, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I hope everybody got fat, full, got to be with family. And if y'all went out there for Black Friday, it's tough out there probably because the supply chain is a trip. So yeah, there goes that. But yeah, guys. So I like to get over to this Thunder Rosa topic. Is the first thing that I'm gonna get over because whose fault is this? There's a lot of backstage news and rumors and politics saying first it was Britt Baker having some stuff going on, and it seemed like she wanted to get away. Britt Baker was putting out a lot of heat, quote unquote, on her, and then it was other news that was like it was the other way around. It was Thunder Rosa doing this. So who do we believe? Well, at the end of the day, I know whose fault it is, and I'm a big fan of him. But Tony Khan, bro, after 30 days, you should have known. You should have, as soon as she got hurt, she's the AEW Women's Champion. So she was the AEW Women's Champion, for those who don't know. She got injured sometime, I want to say 3 months ago, it seemed like. Almost seemed like four. About 3 months ago. So she's been holding that title hostage, and it's all because of Tony Khan doesn't want to grow some cojones, I think. And that's the real big thing. Because when you look at it, it's like, if you know, this is like my perspective, if you know that she's going to be out 30 days, you got to learn that quickly. Doctors, clear. From there, what you need to do is you go, okay, you need to surrender this title on live TV. That's babyface sympathy right there. She can come back and make a story of that. Instead, what does Tony do? Lets Tony Storm hold it for some months. And then next thing you know, she's the interim title for the whole time. That's not interim. And then she gets done dirty. She gets done dirty during her reign as interim women's champion when she was out there defending that thing. So I think that's BS. That's the biggest thing. And now Jamie Hayter won it this past Saturday at the Full Gear pay-per-view, and Tony finally went out on Dynamite this Wednesday before Thanksgiving and said, you know what? This isn't an interim title. This is the AEW Women's Championship now. She's relinquished the title. What are you doing now, Tony? You're making Thunder Rosa look bad. You shouldn't even have to let her have to make that decision. Like, no, I want to hold on to it. No, she should be able to, you be like, no, you're relinquishing this. You're going to go out there, do this, and then there's going to be a match to culminate for the new AEW Women's Championship. Whenever you get back, that's when we need to do the title match. You can do again. You never really lost your title. You didn't get pinned or submitted. You had to relinquish it. There's been plenty of champions that have relinquished the title. John Cena, I believe, has done it. There's been a lot of people. Stone Cold may have done it. I don't know. But there's been a lot of people over the years that had to relinquish their titles. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Or the comments. This is really impromptu, by the way. This is like something I'm just doing on a whim. So You guys leave some comments what y'all think y'all's predictions are too for Survivor Series as well, and what y'all think about that. But finally, Jamie Hayter is the AEW Women's Champion, and finally they can stop with this interim BS because this interim BS is crazy. Stop it, Tony. Cut the ish, Tony. So I find that interesting. So it's going to be very, very interesting when Thunder Rosa gets back, because when Thunder Rosa gets back, I don't know if she's going to be in AEW. Is she going to WWE? What's going on? Is she going to go somewhere else? I don't know if that locker room's Tony really didn't help with that locker room. You got to set stuff in order. That's what you got these guys behind the scenes for. You have Dustin Rhodes. You have William Regal. What are we doing, Tony? Stop spreading yourself thin. Stop it. One of my last topics before I get off this live, this is just supposed to be really quick, real short. Um, so, CM Punk took a dump on the company, if you don't know. If you're out of the wrestling world, CM Punk had a scrum after he won the world title after pay per view and just started taking a dump on the whole company. Was telling everybody basically like, this guy's a dim-witted idiot, this guy's terrible, this guy's that, just taking a dump on everybody. They haven't accomplished nothing. So when you beat that guy that hasn't quote-unquote accomplished nothing, what does that mean to you? You haven't beat nobody then, right? So he said the EVPs, which are wrestlers too, couldn't manage a target, which is disrespect to those 9 to 5 people, because I know damn well it's hard to manage a target. So shout out to y'all, because I know y'all got employees out the wazoo, people that need to call in, people that have kids. So shout out to y'all, the target people. So after that scrum, CM Punk goes into, well, CM Punk's already, yeah, he goes into the locker room. The Young Bucks, which are the EVPs, and Kenny Omega, they're called the Elite. They're the All Elite Wrestling, and you have the Elite, which are the MVPs. They go into the locker room after CM Punk ends the scrum with, if y'all have a problem with this, y'all know where to come find me. Well, what did the Elite do? They went to go find him in the locker room. Chaos ensued. A dog was back there. Dog supposedly got hit with a door. I don't know if that's truth or lie. CM Punk's mentor, got and his assistant, a guy that he runs on the road with, a steel bites Kenny Omega. Chairs are being thrown. It's just chaos. All of them got suspended. Well, let's see. This past Saturday is when the Elite made their return at the pay-per-view. Got a good reception. I like their theme song, Carry On My Wayward Son. It's a classic. And they lost against the Death Triangle in a Trios Championship match by Dirty Tactics. There's a best of 7 going on between them two now. So now they had a match on Wednesday. And the match on Wednesday consisted of all that callbacks to that fight, besides a chair being thrown. Kenny Omega bit somebody. There was a botch that happened in the Punk match where he fell and actually injured himself. So that's why he's really out, injury. And I believe Matt or Nick Jackson, one of them did like a buckshot lariat, and one of them did like a botch on purpose twice. And then Kenny Omega hits, I want to say, Pac with a GTS, which is CM Punk's finishing move in Chicago. They were chanting CM Punk. They were healing it up, and I like what they were doing right there. That was some classic stuff. I loved every single bit about it. This is my take on this. These guys need to figure out how to at least bury the hatchet and make money. I know that's crazy for me to say, but they just need to do that. Because there's money to be made. There's stuff that you can do on the pay-per-view. There's stuff that you can do and make a long year feud between these two guys. That's what I need to say. I think that they can really do that, make a lot of money. This can be something big for pro wrestling. I don't have much more news than I'm going to go over today. I'm going to go and knock some stuff out. I just wanted to do this really quick, kind of go over these. Thunder Rosa, hey, holla at me if you want to tell your side of the story. You know, you're right in our backyard. So shout out to Thunder Rosa. I'm a big fan of Thunder Rosa. I just don't think Tony Khan put them in the best position or put them in the best spot to be able to do anything like that. So that's just my opinion. We got Survivor Series. We got War Games coming Sunday. I'm going to be doing a watch along for probably the first 30 minutes, depending on. I may do the kickoff or I may do the pay per view. You'll see around the time frame, but we'll be doing that. More wrestling content coming soon. I like to delve more into sports. Also, I like to say shout out to my Dallas Cowboys for getting that W on Thanksgiving. That's always good. We broke the Thanksgiving curse for the past, 2 years? Man, that's all I got. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know what y'all think. The winners are going to be at Survivor Series for the card. Um, like I said, I'm going to be doing the previews probably a little bit before the pay per view, and then we'll be watching it live and kind of just reacting to it at first. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm out of here.